So basically, when I mentioned the court thing, the guy was just like, we don't do court. So he was like, but it is under your insurance, and we do need a payment or whatever. And I was like, listen, I'm telling you, with everything in me, I am not paying for anything. I don't know what y'all gonna do, but I'm not paying for anything. If it's not the tire, I'm not paying for anything. So the guy was telling me, he tried to get flipped a little bit, telling something, well, you sent the car to a shop where now we won't have access to the vehicle. So I said, hold on, wait a minute. I said, first of all, I didn't send the vehicle nowhere. I didn't make no arrangements whatsoever. I only did what was told to me. I said the rental car place set up the pickup for the tow company to come and get it. They chose the tow company who came and picked it up. They chose the shop. I said I didn't choose anything. All I did was accepted the assistance. That's all I did. I didn't do anything else. I say, so that's not making sense to me. I say, sir, so explain to me, why would the rental car place set up the towing and then send it to a place where they will have no access to the vehicle? I said, I'm just not understanding that. I say, listen, you sound like a scammer right about now. I said, I'm telling you, sir, do what y'all gonna do. I said, but I'm not paying for nothing. I'm not. I'm like, listen, and plus I ain't seen no pictures. So after I tell him that, he emails me over the pictures or whatever. Y'all, when I tell y'all, it was a black vehicle. So if the dent was there, you're not gonna see it with your naked eye. So that means that somebody walked around trying to find stuff to pin on me or whatever. So in the picture, you can clearly see somebody holding a piece of paper or orange paper up against the car so that you can see the dent. You can't see the dent with your naked eye, but I know the dent did not happen on my watch. But there is a dent in the vehicle, but it didn't happen with me, like I said. So when I looked at the picture, the man is still on the phone. When I look at the picture, I say, sir, I say, go on, do what y'all gonna do. I say, but I'm not paying for that. That did not happen on my watch. I say, and that's something you can't see with the naked eye. They actually had to go and look for some. I say, so even when I did my inspection of the vehicle at the rental car place, I still wouldn't have been able to see that dent because the guy had to have an orange piece of paper up against the car to see it. So I said, point blank period, I'm not paying for that. If you got an issue with the tire, holler at me about the tire, but I'm not paying for nothing else. So after that conversation, come Monday, this Monday, I got a phone call saying, hey, we're not going to pursue you for the claim and the damages or anything like that. Everything is good with us. Have a great day. Don't worry. I was like, look at God, because after I got off the phone with him, I was like, Lord, if the damages happened on my hand, please let me know, because if so, I will pay for the damages. It's not an issue, but I'm not about to pay for something that I know I didn't cause. So I sat that prayer out there, and come Monday, my prayer was answered. I didn't create that damage. I'm not paying for it. You're not going to make me pay for somebody else's damages. And you can take that story and use it however you want to, even in relationships. You don't have to sit there and suffer because of what somebody else caused damage to in a relationship or in anything. So I'm just saying, y'all, God don't play by his baby. He love me. I'm telling you, people better watch how they treat me. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying, they was trying to get one over on me and I wasn't going for it. But let that had been me years ago, I would have fell right on in the trap and they would have got the money right out of me. But not no more. That I be open, boy. I'm telling you, like, my spidey senses and your gut feeling, trust it. All right, y'all have a great day. I love y'all.